Welcome to the Malik Shaheed Show. It's about to go down.
See that picture of you with Tupac? Like, just bring us in the moment. How did that all happen?
I was like 12 years old. I was in New York, I think, for like a family wedding or something. And I was like walking around with my pops, like trying to get a bite to eat. And it was like midnight. And we always been night owls. And then I see like a little commotion on Times Square. And 42nd Street, for people who aren't familiar with New York back then, it was like really grimy. Now it's like Disneyland. But 42nd Street, sorry, not 47. 42nd was like really like grimy back in the day.
Okay.
So it's like a little sketchy walking around there at 1 in the morning. So we see everybody like go, rush to a certain area and shit. And we're like, oh, what's going on? And I look up and it's Pac, and he has like the red bandana on. So I was like, yo, I wanna like, take a picture, get an autograph or something. And my pops was like, who the hell is Tupac? No. Because it was when Tupac had just done like, I think he was filming Above the Rim. So he was just becoming like commercially big, like.
At 12, you already knew like what was up.
Yeah, I was already rapping for a little while.
Yeah.
And so yeah, just I seen Pac and I was like, yo, can I get a picture or whatever? And he was super cool. He was like, yeah, of course, whatever. And I was like, yo, I love what you do. I rap, and he thought it was pretty like funny and ridiculous and cute. And I was like very.
Tell us the truth, why, Bless?
I was what?
Tell us the truth why he thought it was funny and cute. Tell us the truth.
Because I was 11 years old and looked like I was 7 years old. So it looked ridiculous that I would rap.
Back then also, there weren't that many Caucasian rappers.
There wasn't many children Caucasian rappers, or very Caucasian rappers, period, let alone children. So he was like, word, he was like, spit me something. So I spit him a little something, and he was like, wow. He like said to my father, like, he's actually pretty good. He could make like millions of dollars doing this.
Wow.
And my dad was like, yeah, like not really so interested in that at the time.
School.
At the time, right? And then Pac was like super cool. He was a gentleman. Like that, to me, I think that was a misconception about Pac, like that he was this thug and he was this crazy lunatic, and he wasn't at all like that. When I met him, he like stayed extra long, like take a couple pictures. It was like a little dude on Times Square, actually. Oh, to explain the context, he stopped because on Times Square there was like photographers for $5 you could get your picture taken in front of like different backdrops, like cheesy tourist shit.
Yeah.
And there was one that was like a huge flag that said Thug Life with Pac, Dre, and Snoop.
Wow.
So he kind of stopped with his homies and he laughed and said, "Oh, let's take a picture in front of my, in front of my whatever."
Backdrop.
Yeah, so that's kind of how he stopped and shit. And he kicked it with me, gave me some words of encouragement. He was a super nice guy. He spoke to my dad. He didn't have to go out of his way and be with his fans like that and just stay and shit.
And even ask you to spit like on the spot, like.
And he wasn't in a rush at all. He was like, take another one, and he was just like talking to my pops, and my dad was like, wow, like looking back, obviously everybody realized who Tupac became and everything in his legacy, and my pops always was like, wow, like that dude was a good human being and a very like an intellectual dude, not no thug, not no volatile wild dudes. That's just the media fucking everything up.
The Malik Shaheed Show. It's about to go down.